You're welcome back to Nationwide and you're welcome back to Fota House. This is the elves' bedroom and I can imagine that the elves would be dying to get in here after a long day in Santa's workshop making toys. And this is the season of goodwill and all around the country people are raising money for various charities. For example, in the small rural community of Lisheen in West Cork, the children at Lisheen National School have undertaken a project to fundraise for their local charity Cancer Connect. And Maria Malarkey went to the school to meet the children involved.
It's a crisp December morning and Lisheen National School in West Cork is alive with the sound of music. The 70 boys and girls attending the school are passionate about music and song and enjoy nothing more than giving some of their parents and teachers an impromptu concert, singing Christmas carols that they've perfected over the past number of months. These same carols feature on their very own CD, Little Voices, which they launched 2 weeks ago to help one of their local charities, Cancer Connect.
The idea for the CD came about over the last 6 months really. Earlier this year the children had the opportunity to perform in the National Concert Hall as one of the finalists of the Walton's Music for Schools competition, and seeing the happiness and the excitement that that brought to the children, I thought, let's do more with our music here in the school. So the idea grew from there, and it was really in September that I went about starting the project. Not every child in the school actually plays an instrument, but every child in the school enjoys singing. You don't have to be a musical person to enjoy the beauty of singing and music. So I wanted something where we could have every child in the school involved. So I invited every child, musical or otherwise, to participate in the making of a Christmas CD. We decided, it was our principal's idea actually, that Cancer Connect would be the charity that we would sing for. It's a local charity that started just across the road here in Lisheen, in our own parish here. So we thought it would be nice to give something back to the community through the children's voices.
I was delighted when Niamh approached me regarding the making of this CD for Cancer Connect. We felt as a staff it was an opportunity for our school to show what a wonderful, inclusive and talented school and set of pupils that we have. Our pupils are kind and generous, and they are definitely a reflection of their parents and the community at large.
Cancer Connect is a transport service for people from this area to travel into Cork City, into the hospitals in Cork for chemotherapy or radiotherapy. Since we started in April 2011, we've had over 9,000 passenger transports, people travelling both on the bus and on the cars, in the cars, which is phenomenal. You know, now the bus will still go 5 days of the week, regardless if it's one person or if it's 6 or 7.
I'm French and I've been living in Baltimore for the last 16 years. I was diagnosed a year ago with breast cancer, and I never heard about Cancer Connect until the GP told me about the service. I've used the service in January of this year actually for 6 weeks and a half, and that was every day from Monday to Friday. It's a great facilities, and I mean, you're so tired during your treatment, so it's great to know that you don't have to drive, you know. It's great to have it.
I'm 8, I'm in 2nd class. I liked making the CD because it was fun and we did a lot of stuff and put work into it. My favourite song is Oh Holy Night, and I'm very happy that the money raised for the CD is going to a good charity.
The CD was great fun because I loved it and so did all my friends. I sang harmony in the CD. I didn't play guitar, but I am learning guitar. My favourite song in the CD is Little Drummer Boy, and I think Lisheen is a really musical school and I love it.
It has been a long and difficult at times project. It has been a lot of work. We started in September, about our 3rd week back to school, when I wrote to all the parents and invited the children to participate, and some children chose to do extra rehearsals after school. So what I did was I split the children into 3 groups. We had a tune group, a harmony group and an instrument group. And we met for 1 hour after school each day, those 3 different groups. Then we pulled it all together in the last couple of weeks. And it all went, for about 6 weeks I would say we were rehearsing, and we recorded towards the end of October. So there was a lot of work in it, but the children were excellent and there were absolutely no complaints out of them at any point.
I'm in 1st class and I'm 6.5, and I'm going to be 7 2 days before Christmas, and I liked making the CD because it was fun and I like singing with my friends.
We recorded the CD at the end of October in our parish church just up the road from our school. It was a very, very exciting day for the children. We started at 9 o'clock in the morning when our school bus, which takes about 25 children, ferried all 70 of the children in batches up and down to the church. And for the recording we had a local recording studio working with us. They also brought a videographer who filmed the entire day, which made it even more exciting for the children. We now have a nice diary of our day as well to look back on in years to come. They took an entire day up to about 6 p.m. that day with, as you can imagine, multiple takes of each song. But the children absolutely sparkled throughout the whole thing through multiple takes, and they were excellent. It was a really memorable day. For me as an adult even, I don't think I'll ever forget it. I can imagine what it's like for the children.
I play guitar in a few of the songs on the CD, and it's great to get involved in something like this. I'm 12 now and I'm in my last year of school, so it's great to do something like this before I go into secondary school.
The CD was a brilliant idea, and it's really fair play for them, for being and doing that. And it's good as well for them to be aware that, life is not easy and things happen, and it happen to anybody. So that they're doing something for somebody else, not just for themselves. So fair play to them, guys.
Our CD is on sale for €10. There are 10 tracks in it. They are all Christmas carols. We're thrilled with sales so far, and we're hoping for more before Christmas, because it's just wonderful that all profits go directly to Cancer Connect. The project has been incredibly worthwhile and hugely beneficial for the children. They've thoroughly enjoyed it, and it has been great to give them a sense of the wider world around them, and also to have an opportunity to give back to the community of which they are a part. And for me, myself, I've thoroughly enjoyed the project as well. And after all, is there anything sweeter than children's voices at Christmas time?
I have to say, I think it's inspirational to see a community benefiting from the talents of its children. And if you'd like to support that charity and buy their CD, their website address is on your screens. Now, we've been dipping in and out of the traditional Christmas experience here at Fota House, and we're going to have a chat now with the General Manager, Michael Martin. Michael, congratulations. How long has the Christmas extravaganza been running?
Well, we've been running it for 9 years now, and it's been very popular with the local community and indeed the broader community.
And when people come at Christmas to Fota House, what exactly do they see?
Well, the children are taken on a journey through the whole house, where they see things like the kitchen, because the full service kitchen is still there. Mrs. Claus will be in there baking. They see the elves' bedroom and study, Santa's study, and eventually they come down and see the great man himself.
It must be really exciting for the children to meet Santa Claus and then run up to Christmas.
Well, it's a fantastic experience for them, because they see where the reindeers are kept in stalls, they see the take-off area, they see the elves' workshops, and they meet the great man himself, of course, and do some little crafts and activities along the way.
Now, Fota House is in the stewardship now of the Irish Heritage Trust. That's a charity, isn't it?
Yes, the Irish Heritage Trust is a registered charity. It was established in 2005, and their main function is to intervene in grand houses like this and really bring them back to life. Much of what they do is heavily reliant on the local community. there is an army of volunteers that come here every week, week in, week out, to help us and give of their time. And it's a crucial element of what the Trust does. This house, having been damp and dark 10 years ago, is alive and vibrant. We've a choir going on this evening. We have cultural events every month, and it has really brought the house alive again. There is a new family living at this house.
And the entrance fee for the Christmas experience, does that go back into the house as well?
Everything goes back into the house. The conservation and preservation of a house like this is extraordinarily expensive. So everything we do is to conserve and preserve these sort of properties for the Irish people.
I'm just thinking about it. I think you've got a lovely job, Michael. Do you love it?
I'm very lucky to have the job I have. Most pleased. I can't believe coming to work here every morning in this beautiful property, in this beautiful surroundings.
Well, Michael, Christmas at Fota House has obviously been a great success with the little ones. Are there any dates left before Christmas?
There are. This coming Friday, Saturday and Sunday, people can enjoy the magic of Santa in Fota House, a truly traditional Christmas experience.
The traditional Christmas experience here at Fota House is very special, but you know, there are similar festive events happening in other parts of the country, and if there's one in your area, you should get out, support it and enjoy the magic. We'll be back with another Nationwide on Wednesday, when Anne will be sampling a Southeast Christmas welcome. Iwagwif agus Gadeshiv Slán. On next Wednesday's Nationwide, Christmas in Wexford, we see the efforts the Southeast town is going to welcome visitors this festive season. Also, the story of the Kilmore Carols and how these very old songs have endured for generations and today have attracted singers including Tom Jones.
That's on Wednesday night at 7, and later that night Spector and Gibson come face to face for the first time, but many battles remain to be fought in the nail-biting feature-length finale. See it first this Wednesday at 9:35 here on RTE1.
Still haven't found the perfect gift? At Harvey Norman, we've got all the gifts they'll really love this Christmas. Get the LG G-Pad 7-inch tablet with an ultra-crisp screen, only €179. Or the amazing Apple TV. Watch Netflix, YouTube and play content from an iPhone or iPad on a big screen TV. Now only €79. And for December, we're open late every weeknight until 9 p.m. Harvey Norman, for all the gifts they'll really love this Christmas.
Go, Harvey, go!
Join Ireland's most motivated individuals at the world's leading business and self-empowerment event, the Pendulum Summit. This is a sensational opportunity for professional development and executive networking. Be inspired by an unprecedented lineup of world-class speakers. Join Deepak Chopra, Keith Ferrazzi, Jack Black, Gráinne Shoiga, Willie Walsh, Patrick Coveney, and many more. Book your places now at pendulumsummit.com.
Ah, the best meal of the year. Oh, Cracker Champion Gran, thumb in the middle, classic manoeuvre. Hats on now, Dad's rules. Steady, Rudolph. Brussels for Michael. You're on your own there, kid. Oh, delicious honey glazed ham. And would you look at a thing of beauty. Oh, hide that from Gran, little fella. Here's to a great Christmas, and here's to these. For all the little things that make your kind of Christmas, Tesco. Every little helps.
You're aiming to be the first blind person to get to the South Pole. You got to do these things in life because you never know what will happen.
My phone rang. Mark's had an accident. He can't feel or move his body.
I can either hope and seek out a cure, or I can spend my life getting on and living my life.
We can change the physiological properties of the spinal circuitry to generate these movements.
The remarkable story of adventurer Mark Pollock, Unbreakable. Next Monday at 9:35 on RTE1.
Acclaimed designer and architect Eileen Gray had a complicated career and long, fascinating life. Find out more at Grey Matters tomorrow at 10:15. Now we visit her house with Céchóní Miachsa.
An tachtan seo chéchónig am a hachsa, tá ma dul ó jas le féchant hach a bhain le ban sár rá. Ábhar an sporáide iad altarí agus diarahórí fud an dawan. Díaltar a chuid truscáin na €1,000,000 mhór cheantainna idirnáisiúnta an dawan. Tá Brunswood House site go hard as ceann bhrócha na sláine. Díreach taobh mu dinis córaigh chunta lech garamán. An seachtain seo tá an iarhéisceart na tíorna I lech garamán na gréine. Ag díreú tig atá díreach immel inis córaigh agus a bhfuil buintach le duine de mór dearahóirí an dawan. An ban tíorna Evelyn Poundon Gray a thug Tach Brownswood an stíl gotach in 1868. In jobh is man scoil lán ghailge.